Good afternoon. I'm Bette Rainbow Hoover. I'm a nurse. I work at the health center. I'm also a mother, a grandmother, a peace activist, a healer, a yoga instructor, a circle keeper, and a few years ago I started a nonprofit organization called the Best Peace Circles. It actually happened when I was sitting on my meditation cushion on March 4th in 2007. It could have come as a still small voice from within, but at the time it seemed more like a booming voice coming over my right shoulder. Now, I've been sitting in discernment for some time, so it wasn't like I was sitting there asking the question, what's expected of me next in my life? I had been a student, a decades-long student of indigenous practices. I have been working within the restorative justice movement. I used to work for the American Friends Service Committee. I had all kinds of experience as a peace activist. So when this voice told me that I should organize, call it Just Peace Circles, and do it now, I shouldn't have been too surprised. What I knew from all my years of work was that peace circles really are ancient to the future. The Maori people of New Zealand and the Native Americans of this country and the Zulus of South Africa and the Quakers of Northern England, there are many communities over the years that have used circles to keep their communities healthy and strong. In fact, Black Elk, a Lakota, wise Lakota elder in 1961 said, everything the power of the world does is done in a circle. He referenced the earth and the stars and the moon. In fact, he even mentioned the seasons come in a circle. They come back from where they started. Everything the power does, Black Elk says, is done in a circle. Unfortunately, for the most part, our modern society has forgotten this ancient practice of peacemaking in a circle. But, let me tell you, times are changing. Peace circles are ancient to the future and relevant in the present. Circles are in. Hierarchies, passé. So, what I know is that everyone in a circle finds limitless possibilities of peacemaking. No one can hide in a circle. When you're seated in a circle, eyes meet eyes, hearts open to hearts. And when we listen to each other deeply, we find our authentic voice and we can be real with each other. We come together in circle to celebrate, to find peace, to envision a better world for all of us, to solve conflicts, to resolve our problems, to build community and build consensus. Circles are greatly needed in our disconnected world. In a peace circle, we learn to really appreciate who we are while we recognize the unique differences in all of us. And perhaps even our perceptions can change so that we might glimpse the God and Goddess in each person in the circle. We find our common humanity, and as we listen deeply, we find that we are really more alike than we are different. What I believe deeply and passionately is that in the ceremony of circle, we are able to rise above the mundane and tap into our collective wisdom of ourselves and our ancestors. Thus, the world becomes a better, more tolerant, and more peaceful place. You all may have heard of Rufus Jones, a famous Quaker. He said at one time, I pin my hopes on quiet processes in small circles in which vital and transforming events take place. Now, every peace circle needs a circle keeper. A circle keeper is someone who creates a space and holds that space for people to do their work. The person asks the right queries and is able to answer those questions first, for the most part. In a peace circle, a talking piece is passed. Perhaps it's a feather. My favorite is my Pookie Wookie. Or a piece of fruit. Actually, you'll soon see right here the circle I just did in Honduras in January with a group of peace workers. I couldn't find anything I didn't have anything with me. I left my little heart-shaped rock back in the room. So I took a banana from the fruit bowl. We passed a banana around. They got a kick out of it, actually. So a piece, talking piece is really important because what it does is it's allowed the quieter voices to rise up so that all the voices have an equal voice, an equal role in the circle. From the personal to the political and back again. In circle, we connect the dots. That picture there was just of working with Bedouin in southern Negev. Dr. Jean Boland, who is the author of many books on women's spirituality, says that she believes that the consciousness of our planet will radically shift once we have created or joined the millionth circle. She suggests that we circle the globe with creative circles for powerful, positive change. What I know that circles for kids are great, and they often say that they get things off their chest, and it changes their behavior when they hear about what other people are feeling and their beliefs. At Just Peace Circles, we do seminars and workshops, and we work with crones who are stepping into their place of wisdom. We work with the peace teams, and as I said, I've been in Honduras just recently. We believe that circles truly are ancient to the future and relevant in the present, that circles are in, hierarchy is passé. Just Peace Circles is a founding member of an organization Maryland-wide called Circles of Restorative Initiatives. We have a conference coming up. I would offer you the opportunity to look on our website, justpeacecircles.org, and find out more about our work. Thanks for listening. Circles are ancient to the future.